Welcome to day 2 of Blue Ridge Ruby. How's everybody's night last night? Pretty good? Okay, good. Glad to hear it. It seems like overwhelmingly positive, so that's good to hear. We're going to dive in. I've got a bit of a welcome here, and then we're going to be starting a really cool talk with Brooke here in just a little bit. So let me just dive in. Few announcements. Lunch again, 2 hours, open lunch at noon. Check out Christopher's lunch guide, group signups on the social plans and on My Blue Ridge. And if you see anybody hanging out that looks like they don't have somebody to be with and you haven't hung out with them yet, make sure you pull them along into your group. Today we've got lightning talks. As far as I know, all the slots are filled. Does anyone know? Yes? Okay. Lightning talks are really fun. I talked yesterday about the smorgasbord of talks at a conference, and lightning talks are even like more of that like bite-size, snacks. I feel like of all kinds of interesting topics, and so I love lightning talks. I think it's going to be really fun, and sometimes that is like people's entry point into giving full talks. So let's be encouraging of everyone in that. We will be setting hard time limits. I'm going to warn you up front. We are going to set hard time limits. We are going to gong. I'm sorry, that's just how it's going to be. And it's nothing against you. It's just having some kind of, we're going to embrace constraints. So I'm just going to mention that on the lightning talks, okay? But make sure you're here at 2, because I want to start right at 2 and get in all those lightning talks. I think we have 10. Tonight, if you want to hang out, we're going to be down at Burial, South Slope. It's one of the best breweries down here on South Slope, and starting at 8, and they're open till, I don't know, midnight or something. I'm planning to be there until they close. So I would love to talk to everybody here. I'm probably running around and only meeting like a third of you. I would love to meet every single person here, honestly. I would love to chat with you. It's been hard to do that yesterday and today, but tonight, if you want to talk, I would love to. So that's probably a good chance. I will, just be drinking a beer and hanging out and not thinking about logistical stuff. So would love to chat. Thanks. Saturday activities. If you happen to be around on Saturday, we'd love to have you at the Hack Day. Again, it's not just hack stuff. Bryce has some great plans on hacking projects. If you're getting into Ruby, or if you're getting into open source, I think this is a perfect opportunity for you to connect with other Rubyists that can help you make that happen. And if you want to find other people to talk about projects with, this is a good place to do it. And if you just want to continue having some conversations about things that have come up over yesterday and today, great place to do that. So come hang out with us. I'll be there, I think, all day. And then check other activities on My Blue Ridge. No one has taken Craig up on whitewater rafting yet, and I'm kind of sad. Like, you can buy a swimming suit, like, here in town. There is a store. I'm pretty sure you could find one. So I think that's going to be an awesome trip. He said it's the best whitewater rafting you've ever done. Yeah, all right, so you should think about it. You should seriously think about it. All right. Yesterday, I mentioned our sponsors, but I kind of just went past because I had a lot going on, was trying to keep us on schedule. So I wanted to just take a moment and speak about each one of them, because I've had at least some personal connection to each one of them, and I'm very thankful, and just wanted to take a little bit more time to talk about them. I mentioned TypeSense a lot yesterday, so but just again, like, if you're looking for an open source search engine, check them out. Jason's a great guy. He's a Rubyist. Definitely look them up. Really thankful for them. Simplify. My friend Eric here is also in Greenville. I actually don't live in Asheville. Most people think I live in Asheville. I just love Asheville. I live in Greenville, an hour south of here. I guess I've got my Greenville shirt on. Simplify is out of Greenville, and it's probably, I'm guessing, one of the larger rail shops, like within an hour of here, I would guess. And they're hiring. Yes. So if you are in the area, I think there's remote possibilities, but especially if you're regional, go talk to Eric. Eric's a great guy. He's also avid contributor on this Ruby on Rails Slack. I don't know if you've seen this. I think I told you about it, and now you're on there all the time posting all kinds of great stuff. So if you don't know about that Slack, by the way, that is the biggest Slack for Ruby on Rails developers. So if you are looking for a good discussion group, and you just want to pop one more Slack, workspace into all of your others, it's a good one. I'm checking it often, and Eric posts really good stuff in there. Judo Scale, we're going to hear from Adam in a little bit, but Adam was a sponsor in the first year. He's a great guy. I feel some connection to him also because I lived in Ohio growing up. Adam's from Columbus, and you've probably heard of Judo Scale or Heroku Autoscaler. Heroku Rails Autoscale. Their former name, now Judo Scale's beyond Heroku on many different platforms. You should definitely check them out. If you don't know what autoscaling is, that's definitely a thing that you should learn about. You're probably gonna run into, if you're building Rails applications, you're gonna run into issues where you need scaling. So I would talk to Adam and look up Judo Scale. Also, his blog is great. He's been posting a lot about people migrating off Heroku lately, as one does. And so he's been talking about a lot of the options, although I'm hearing sad things about Railway, which is like my favorite. So, and I guess John also may be contributing in the writing of that, I don't know, and he may be in here as well. So I'm still sad to hear about Railway. I really want to hear good things because I feel like they're the spiritual successor of Heroku, but I don't know. Fast Ruby, Ernesto Tag Worker has the coolest last name. I'm like so jealous. You might have heard from Ernesto a little bit last night. I mentioned several of the people that we've talked to, like Ernesto and Adam and Jason have also been on the Indie Rails podcast. So if you're interested to hear some of the backstories in their businesses, in what they've grown, you could check out my podcast. Sorry, I hear how that sounds. But they have great stories. So it's mostly about that. It's about them. And I love hearing the stories of people building businesses in Ruby and Rails. Ernesto's got a great one. I've been a consultant for a long time. He runs an agency. Fast Ruby is one of their brands. So they do a lot of Ruby and Rails upgrades. He also is like branching out into other things like AI and JavaScript, other things. But you've probably seen this one the most. If you've read Ruby Weekly, you've probably seen Fast Ruby information there. If you've ever done a Rails upgrade, you've probably come across their Rails guides. Their Rails upgrade guide, right? When I'm doing Rails upgrades, it's the official, and then there's the Fast Ruby. And Fast Ruby is often covering stuff that the official doesn't, so I've kind of got both side by side, right? So you've probably seen that. So thank you. Scout monitoring. Sarah from Scout, if you are looking for an APM, application platform monitoring, or if you're not even sure what that is, you should go talk to Sarah. This is another big area like auto scaling. When you're building applications, you need to know what's happening with your application, understand and observe your application and how it's performing. And there are quite a few tools on the market, but it's nice to be connected to people that love this community and people that are in person that you can come chat with. So I would reach out to Sarah, talk to her about that. If you don't have a solution right now, you should check out Scout. They've been around for a long time. I mentioned Avo. Avo, my friend Adrian runs Avo, and he's the one that was the creator of the Ruby Passport project. It's thanks to him that we have this. It is a huge undertaking. Adrian has been putting in incredible amounts of time and his own money to make these passports happen. It is, the logistics is kind of mind-blowing. I did like a behind-the-scenes video I recorded with him getting ready for Blue Ridge a few months ago, and I felt like I knew a lot about this, and then just hearing all the things he's done, all the iterations on getting the passport just right, like getting the paper right, getting the feel right, like so many things. He's a great guy. He's built Avo, which is a way to build. It's kind of like, people think about like admin panels in Rails. it's beyond admin panel. It's like you can build lots of applications rapidly on Rails with his stack. So if you need to build like internal tools, if you're building small apps for managing things, like Avo's a great way to do that. And Adrian's a fantastic guy. You might have seen him at some conferences. If he ever brings Friendly RB back in Bucharest, highly recommend it. One of my very favorite conferences. Okay, how are we doing on time? Yeah, okay, yes. Doing good. Passport photos. Tell me what.
If anyone needs passport photos, please send them today.
Yes.
These breaks will be the last chances to print out photos.
Yes. You definitely want your passport because you're going to go to more conferences, and then you're going to really wish you'd had a stamp here in 2026. So make sure you get your passport photo. I know. There's like so many steps working with government. It is what it is. So would love for you to do that. Thank you again, Katya, for all your work on Ruby Embassy. It is a big job. And Chris, thank you both. Yeah, really appreciate it. Okay, a few giveaways. How are we going? We got 3 prizes left. First one I'm going to do is, I've done this one before, but I'm always curious. I want to know who the person was that came from the furthest away to the conference. Who lives the furthest? San Diego. Anyone further than San Diego? Okay, you got it. You're on it. And thank you. Hope the time change wasn't too bad, but thanks for being here. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Right. Oh, I think that's Bryce. Was that Bryce? All right, so Bryce is probably downstairs. Yeah, so if you see him. And which one did you go for? The Herbal Handbook. It's a really beautifully illustrated book. Yeah, all right. Thanks so much. All right, 2 more prizes. I'm curious, who is if you're okay saying this, who is the newest person to Ruby? Who has most recently written some Ruby? Like you have to have written some Ruby the most recently. The first Ruby you've ever written. Josh, or who else? Anybody else? Austin? When do you think? Beginning of the year?
Yeah, I started writing at the beginning of the year.
So like in January. What about you, Austin? Beginning of April? Austin, I feel like you got it. And welcome. You are a Rubyist. Welcome to our yeah. Please, yes, you get a prize. I hope you like either poppies or mushrooms. Okay, sweet. All right, the poppies print. Yeah, I really like that one. It was the nice letterpress. Yeah, all right, cool. All right, and I honestly love this little mushroom with a gnome. That's the word, gnome on it. I would carry that. I'm hoping somebody else would. We're going to find out who is going to. What do I want to do? Okay, for this one, and this is another one, you may not want to out yourself, but I want to know the person with the most unread messages in your work email inbox. Wow, Katya, your hand went up immediately. How many emails? You got to tell me. You have to be able to confirm this. And if you don't want to say, it's okay. David? What? Okay, how many? 46,009? In your That's your work email? Okay, I didn't think that would be triggering for me, but it really is. I'm not even joking. David, can you top that? Okay. What's that? 2 prizes. If I had more, I would give them. Yeah. Katya, you get this wonderful bag. Okay, yeah. My anxiety just went up so much. I didn't expect that. Woo. Okay, thank you. That's prizes. We're out. Okay, that went. Okay, we got 10 minutes. All right. what I'm going to do then is, all right, I've got some time here. I was thinking it would be nice to give Brooke some time to get set up because he's got a very interesting setup, and we've had to deal with some interesting display issues. So we've got a bit of a Rube Goldberg machine up here for some of the MacBooks for whatever reason. Tahoe, yeah, Tahoe. Thanks, Tahoe. I'm a never upgrader, so I'm running Ventura. What's up, right? Yeah, no problems here. And this is like, I'm really not gonna like, you have that one notification like, oh, you have some software updates. I'm like ignoring that forever, and even one gives me some anxiety. So I'm just like thinking about 46,000. Okay, no judgment. So what I wanted to do was, I'm gonna come down here and let Brooke come up, and what I was thinking is, if you have a community announcement, something community related that you feel like other Rubyists should know about, I would love for you to get 30 to 60 seconds to say something, yeah?
I was going to mention the Ruby Users Forum.
Okay, I'll have people just come up and use the mic. So I'm going to come down here. We're going to take a few minutes. If you have a company that's hiring, if you are a WMBRB member and want to let other people know about that, I'm not singling anyone out about that. But if you, what else? Oh, if you are running a conference or helping with an upcoming conference and want to say something about that, you're welcome to. If you have had a good experience with something like First Ruby Friend and want to mention that and let other people know about that, anything like that that you feel like would be good for the community to know, it's a little bit like commercials, but I think commercials that we all want to see. So that's what I'm thinking, all right? So I'm going to pop this off. Who has something they'd want to share? I'd love it if you came up and everyone could kind of see your face. JP? Yeah?
Hey y'all, JP here. Just sort of a conference, sort of an event to pay attention to. How many people here know about Ruby for Good? All right, so not enough is the answer. Ruby for Good happens usually in the DC metro area. Sean Marcia runs it. It's a 3-day weekend to get together and hack on Ruby for Good projects. Some of the big ones involve software used by animal shelters, software used by diaper banks, and other things like that, human essentials. There's one for art therapy. The art therapists for people who survived trauma came last year and did workshops with us. Based on last night's conversation, we all need a little trauma help. And so I just want you to keep an eye out for it. Sean hasn't announced the date yet. I pinged him again because he kind of knows when it's going to be. It's going to be sometime this summer, somewhere in the DC area. It's a lot of fun. A lot of people here can tell you about it. So pay attention, Ruby for Good. That's the website too. Thanks.
Thanks, JP. Who else? Who else has something? I know you've got something you're thinking about. Travis. All right, Travis. Yeah, if you have a thought, yeah, please go ahead and let's make a queue or even 2 queues. I'm fine with 2 queues.
It was very European of you to call it a queue. I'm gonna be quick. I'm also doing a lightning talk, so you guys get a lot of my face talking about this conference. But doing a Blast Off Rails conference in Albuquerque. Jeremy's gonna be there, so if you want to hang out more with Jeremy, you should also be there. But it's a Rails conference, so it's slightly more niche. But yeah, it's in Albuquerque. If you've never been to Albuquerque, really cool place. And we have some really awesome speakers. And yeah, I'll tell you more about it later in my lightning talk as well. Thank you, Jeremy. June 11th and 12th. So you have just over a month.
You should do it. You don't have anything else to do in June, so you should go. Rachel.
Thank you. Hi, I want you to open up your passport to the page with the picture on it, and I want you to look at the QR code. If you sign up for this, you can sign up for your Ruby Events profile. This is going to allow you to link all of the events that you were attending, but also once you've linked your profile, you can show your passport to somebody else. They can scan the QR code or they can tap their phone against it, and they will be shown your profile. We have a favorite user feature where you put a star on someone. If you star theirs, then it shows as a yellow star, and when you are attending an event, it will show you all of the people that you have starred. You can also take notes on it, and if they star you back, you get a little red star, and you become Ruby friends. So this is a feature. It's in the passports. Please use it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And she's not going to promote this because she's too humble, but she Twitch streams and works on Ruby events all the time. And it is the most productive, fun Twitch stream ever. Follow her on Twitch.
That's Chael Codes. Yeah. Thanks, Katya. And yeah, there's so many things happening on Ruby events. Like that is like such a like most of the open source projects you work on are like libraries, right? Or something internal like a framework. This is an app. It's like a product. So if you are more of a product person, which I am, like this is the kind of perfect spot for you to do open source work that gets a high visibility with a lot of Rubyists. So a lot of your friends end up using the product. That's pretty fun.
Hey there, I'm Christine Seaman. I'm speaking a little bit later this afternoon, but I also wanted to talk to you today about WNBRB. So it is a virtual community for women and non-binary Rubyists. We have a Discord, but we also do online monthly meetups featuring exclusively women and non-binary speakers, as well as we do interview prep, book clubs, and we have several other channels to help anybody who is a woman or a non-binary person who is trying to, make it in the Ruby world. And so I would love it if you are interested or you have coworkers that you think might be interested in that. Go to wnb-rb.dev, and we have all of our information as well as the Discord. We are also officially a 401c3 nonprofit, and so anything that you would like to do to donate and help in the community would be greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Thanks, Christine.
Cool, thanks. I'll be quick. I just wanted to give a shout out to First Ruby Friend. You mentioned that. It's a great platform. I think it was created by Andy Kroll, who's based out of the UK. If you haven't heard of it, check it out. It's a mentor-mentee match program. I'm a mentee. My mentor is back there, Chris. So shout out to him. I'm actually great that I could come to this conference so I could meet with him in person. It's mainly online. But yeah, check it out. First Ruby Friend.
Thanks so much. I think it's an awesome opportunity for people. If you don't have a way to mentor Rubyists and like you're a senior and you want more Rubyists in the community, that's a good way to do it. And if you are someone that is looking to be mentored and can't find somebody, this is your spot.
So I just wanted to really quickly mention, if people hadn't heard about it, the Ruby Users Forum. I think it's rubyusers.org or rubyforum.org. I can't remember. But long story short, for somebody like me who does not I hate being in a bunch of Discords. It's all just constant ephemera. It creates a bunch of anxiety, yada, yada, yada. The fact that there is now a resurgent forum where you can go and find information in a searchable way at your own time is really, really helpful, especially for folks that are starting out or intermediate. And it also, being more of a long-form discussion, lets you learn deeper things rather than quick takes on social media or frankly, it's hard to have a discussion on I find it's hard to have a discussion on Discord because that's just going to disappear. Those lessons are not going to be retained. And I know for a fact that even me, fairly experienced, I have been browsing that forum to learn different approaches, especially around deployments and figuring out what happens post Heroku. And so if you haven't checked out the forums, if you want something that feels low, not as pressured to try to find something, I would highly recommend it. And we should bring forums back. It builds a corpus of knowledge. Love forums. Yeah.
Thanks, Thomas. That is rubyforum.org. I think it just started in December, so it's new, but it's growing in activity quite a bit. So check that out. I will also mention I'm big on forums as well. There are also other Slacks. I mentioned the Ruby on Rails link Slack just to piggyback a little bit. If you're looking for other places to find, I feel like I'm mentioning this one a lot. That one, there's another one which is Nate Berkopek's Rails Performance Slack. If you buy any of Nate's products, like any of his books or anything like that, you can get into his Slack. It's kind of like the secret best Slack where you're hearing, if you want to know what really experienced Rails developers are doing when they have some kind of incident or some kind of really tricky performance issue, it is very high quality, very low noise. And just that having that barrier of like a single purchase kind of like means that the people coming in are like really dedicated. That's like what they do. So very, very high signal. And if you're looking for good stuff, like if you don't have a lot of CTO friends or tech lead friends or people that manage Rails apps and you are heading in that direction and you want to learn from people like that, I'm always in there like reading what all the smart people are talking about. So it's great.
Could you link these things in the Slack somewhere?
If I can think of it, I will. Yeah, or if somebody else can post this. Oh, thank you, Chris. Oh, okay. Yeah.
I'm Eric. I just came up to announce a gym that I finished recently because it's related. I guess I posted it in general already, but it's related to Annie's talk yesterday. It's a generalized implementation of a comparative dual read pattern. You'd probably think of it like Scientist Light, and I just think that I've written it 4 times already. Probably a bunch of other people have written a lib file that does that at every job they've been at too. But come check it out.
Thanks, Eric. All right. More? Oh, yeah, yes, come on up. Thanks.
I'm Jacob. I'm here with that book. We're hiring. Annie gave the talk yesterday. She works with us. She's awesome. The whole group over there is awesome. So come talk to us if you want to know anything. So. Where? Charlotte.
Okay. Yeah, Charlotte based and somewhat and remote as well. I work solo, but like seeing their team makes me jealous. Like, especially like that first night, everyone at that table having beers. Like, man, kind of want to be on a team like that. It seemed like you're all having a good time, so I love that. Did you all? Yeah. Okay. Are we good? Okay.